part of it and totally be happy with everything in my life, just listening to Bob do that wonderful greeting. So tonight I did an impromptu live because the reason I had to do this is because Friday night I'm doing readings at a wedding. Can you believe that? Friday the 13th. A couple is getting married and they invited me to do readings at their wedding. So this is going to be fun for me tomorrow night, but it means that I will be gone during my Friday night live. So I was either going to do Saturday, but tonight I ended up with a little bit of spare time, and so I decided to do it tonight. And I decided to do it on the topic of relationships, because who doesn't have a relationship? You have relationships at work. You have relationships everywhere in your life is usually based on some kind of relationship. Now, just a second here. I'm trying to bring this up on my page. Here we go. We got some people tapping in already. Thank you. Wow, look at everybody tapping in. Woo-hoo-hoo. I got to say welcome to Nancy Miker Warner. You rock it on, girly. We're going to say hi to Julie Gullickson. Yay. Diana Jasek, Barb Linz, Jane Mondello. Karen. Now, Karen, are you new to the wall? And Jessica Janney and Crystal Lee and Amanda Ozales and yippee, Linda Morris. Linda Morris. You guys, Linda Morris is an angel. She went with me to have readings from Romaine yesterday. Oh my gosh, she is so fun to just call Linda up, Linda Morris, and go on a road trip with her. She's a hoot. She is absolutely so much fun. Linda, you rock it on. And she is a really good card reader. And you should see the stack of cards she's got. So tonight, you guys, we are going to talk about relationships. And you guys are going to really get a chance to interact with this, because that's how freaking exciting I am. It's not going to be me just lecturing my view of relationships to you. No, this is about you. This is about work relationships, friendship relationships, love relationships, relationships that from beings from other dimensions. Yes, it happens. Don't be shocked. It happens. So I want to show you my plethora, because now that's my word now, because Linda's going to have a plethora of something in her life soon, and I'm not going to give it away. But that's my word. I love to grab words on like that. So I'm going to show you these cards that I have. Look at this, guys. Check this out. This is my selection. If you come to my house and have a reading, this is what it's going to look like, all right? You're going to see all these cards. Now, the reason I have one of these in a box over here, it's in a box right here, is because if I took the box away, I wouldn't know what deck that was. So until I memorize the deck, I have to keep it with the box. But I got this brand new Psychic from the Heart. In fact, I'm gonna plug this. This just came last night at like 5 o'clock, Prime, whatever, dropped it off. It's by John Holland. Now, this is not tarot, but it has the major arcana in it. It doesn't have court cards, and it has chakra cards. So he tweaked the tarot out. So he had to call it an oracle deck. It had to be called an oracle deck. Holy crap, is this accurate. And it's got beautiful gold, beautiful green. The artwork on it is stunning, absolutely stunning on these cards. And we're going to play, oh, look at that. We are going to play with these cards tonight. Among these, oh, guess what else I got? So excited. You got to see these. Fairy, Hidden Realm. This is Fairies of the Hidden Realm. Oh my God. These cards are so soft. It's like they're from another dimension. They're so soft and silky, I can't even, they're so wonderful. You take them out and they just float in your hand. They just float in your hand. Now, I don't know these cards because these are the Fae. They call them the Fae deck. I don't know why they call them that. It's so strange. But, look at the emotions in these cards. Look at these. I don't even know these cards yet. Now, this is a tarot deck, but it's very out there. So I'm so excited to be learning these new tarot decks. So relationships. We are going to come back to relationships. So, wow, look at all the people on here. Brenda Hort, Deidre. Crystal Lee. Looks like you found your place. Deb Fudali. You have got to co-host. Everybody everybody post Deb Fudali co-host a show, all right? Because that's the only way to get her butt here. We have to get her butt here because she's so much fun. And we are going to do a show about anything Deb wants. Anything that Deb wants to do a show on, we will do a show on. Because I want Deb to be a co-host. For, just a night. Please, Deb, let's all beg. Please, Deb, co-host. I'm going to cry a real tear if you say no. Okay, now, we have relationships in every aspect of our life, right? So we're going to dive right into this. And so I have this plethora of cards here to help you. And we're going to use the tarot to give you insights, because that's what the cards are best at, giving you insights and what's going on in your life. Do you have a shitty boss? Really? I want to hear from you. You got a shitty boss? We're going to work on that. Do you have a friend who betrayed you? All right, we got to work on that. Do you have a friend or someone that you feel so close to and you don't know why? We'll look at the positive too. We'll find out why. Now, you're going to notice that none of these cards are Doreen Virtue cards. None of them. I won't use their cards. They're bad energy. They're bad energy. She told people to throw them away, and she insinuated that they're evil, and therefore, I don't want them. And I won't support her new cards. I'm going to have a burning. I'm going to have a burning of Doreen Virtue cards. And I'll videotape that because that should be interesting. If you want to keep using her cards, go ahead, because I don't judge you. Me personally, not touching them. All right, that's where I am. So there's a lot. Hi, Amy Burns. There is a lot of cards out there from gifted people, and this is what I'm getting into, you guys. I'm finding that the readings are more wider, expansive. They're more expansive the more decks I read with at the same time. Like I'm going to start pulling multiple decks, and I feel like you can grab artwork from different decks and you get more of a flavor. You get a better flavor, just like adding a lot of herbs to your cooking. Gets more flavor and more information. So that's what we're going to do. So let's have somebody out there that first of all has a crappy boss. Because I don't know why I want to talk about crappy bosses. Who has a crappy boss out there? And we're going to pull a relationship card to find out what's going on with crappy boss and how we can make it better. Because just whining about crappy bosses doesn't help you. You have to come up with a solution to make it better. You guys know I have a YouTube channel. I don't know how many you know, but I'm trying to get more active on my YouTube channel. It's called Chasing Orbs. That's my ID, and it's all one word, Chasing Orbs. I don't know why I came up with that name, but that's the name. All right, but this isn't live on YouTube. YouTube Live I haven't mastered yet. These are just Facebook Live. One of these days, if I master YouTube Live, you'll still be able to watch it. The interaction is a little different because it has a 20 to 30 second delay, to where this show that I'm doing now has maybe a 5-second, 7-second delay. So YouTube is really, really bad. Okay. Who has a crappy boss? Deb, please. Oh, look, you're all begging Deb. See, Deb, you cannot say no. We're all begging. Oh, you're your own boss, so you better not be crappy. Yeah, you're right. Oh, here, Karen. Karen Gabriel Webster. My brother disconnected with both me and my sister. He's the middle child. I'm the oldest. That makes my sister the youngest. What's with him? Karen, we're going to address that. We're going to address that on here with the brother. What's going on? What's going on? I'm going to use Robin Wood to start because that's my trusty Rusty. Right there, Robin Wood. What's going on with Karen Gabriel Webster's brother that he had to disconnect? All right. Well, we're going to find out why. It's too bad. Oh, look at this. He's pondering about the decision he made. See how he's kind of in a waiting mood. He's evaluating a situation that happened. So some event happened and it caused him to want to leave, and he hasn't quite healed from it. Now he's got kind of, whoa, he's popping all over the place. He's got a little bit of a fiery personality. So the King of Wands means that when the King of Wands gets angry or upset, he does not forgive easily. He holds on to that fire energy, that anger. He almost like thrives on the anger energy. So let's see, can this relationship with this brother be mended at some point? We'll ask that. There would have to be big changes. There would have to be, the wheel card means there'd have to be big changes. Now guess what? We're going to play with our new John Holland deck. Don't you love the green? Oh, look at that green and the gold. Oh, look at that bling. Blingy, blingy, blingy. We're going to ask, what do we have to know about Karen's brother, disconnected brother? Now watch how accurate these cards are. Freaking amazing. Take the lead. So you or your sister is going to have to take the lead and make an offer to reconnect with him. And if you've done that, if you've already done that, then there'll be a waiting phase, because that first card was a waiting phase, and then take the lead and do it again. And then we'll ask this new deck that's, Faye, the Faye deck. We'll say, what's the chances of this working out with this brother? This is so light in my hand. Woo, look at the brother. Oh, isn't that the Phoenix, man? He's going through some deep doo-doo. He's going through some deep doo-doo. There's a demon. I'm not saying he's possessed, but he's got negativity all around him. So I don't know if he will ever change, but make peace with whatever it is. Make peace if he doesn't change, and make peace and take a lead and put an offer out there. Wow, my hair is like bad. And put an offer out there and see what happens with that. We're all going to send you the very best, Karen, because we want the very best to happen out of this. Nobody out there has a crappy boss. God, that's really pretty freaking awesome. Nobody has a crappy boss. Hi, Barb Lins. Welcome to tonight. We are talking about relationships. All right, you guys, so nobody has a crappy boss. So, Mel, Crystal Lee, curious as to what's going on with communication between me and my divine partner. All right, so we are going to open this up to all relationships. And Crystal Lee, you're next. What's going on between the communication between her and her divine partner? The communication. You know what? I'm going with John Holland's once again. If you're interested in this, it's an oracle, but it does have the major arcana and the minor arcana. It just doesn't have court cards, and it added chakra cards. Comes with a nice little book that you can learn. So we're going to ask what's going on with Crystal Lee and the communication between her and her divine partner. And I love that word, divine partner. It just feels good. It feels good, that word. This is where healing begins. Look at this. And it's with you, Crystal. It's the woman. So there has to be some healing. Something happened that hurt you, and there needs to be a healing. Now we're going to go to Eileen Connolly, because she's my Rebel Woman deck. I love her deck. We're going to ask, what else does Crystal Lee need to know about her communication with her and her divine partner? Look, we get him. You know, it's very fragile. King of Cups, this is very fragile. I don't know where to hold this, where it'll focus, but you guys get the point. The King of Cups there's potential there. He is a very loving, or he can be very loving. So let's see what needs to happen with the communication as you stated. And look at this. The universe is showering you with blessings, and the Empress is the number 3 card. And guess what? 3 is ruled by Mercury, which is the communication, but it's positive communication. It's not looking at the negative and saying, if you change this, or if you change that bad habit, or if you didn't do this, or if you didn't do that. It's positive communication. It's uplifting the other person. So if he is not uplifting to you on a regular basis, that would not be good, or if you are not uplifting to him. This is positive communication. If you can practice positive communications, the angels will shower blessings on that relationship. And it is divine, because the Empress is a major arcana. It also indicates the 3 of the Empress to use creativity. To use creativity to solve the problems of that relationship or the communication. What a great question. And we're going to send you all the best, Crystal, to work that out. Amanda Ozilis, what can I do to help with her stepdaughter? What a great question. What can Amanda Ozilis do to help the communication or the relationship with her stepdaughter? Let's go right to the John Holland deck. Oh, dedicated heart. Look at this. She's wanting somebody that's nurturing, and then she pushes away. Then she pushes away. So she's wanting nurturing, and then she pushes away. Wow, that's fascinating. And a lot of kids will do that. They want the nurturing, and sometimes it comes out in negative attention. Like they have to engage in negative attention in order to get attention. She's desiring nurturing from a mother figure. Let's see. I want to play with some of my other decks here. I'm going to go with Morgan Greer tonight. We're going to just use the plethora. Everybody say plethora. Isn't that a fun word? What can we do to help this young lady and Amanda? Look at this. She's got her hand out there. She wants to offer, but she doesn't want to be seen. It's like she wants to disappear. And and you're kind of hidden too. So you guys have to come forward out of your hidden realms and be honest. Have an open, honest discussion. And I think this will go better. I think this will get better. But right now, both of you are kind of hidden and protected. It could be wounds from the past, or it could be her pushing away or something. But it's going to get better. It'll get better. So in other words, when you're hidden, it means that there's an elephant in the room and you're not addressing it. You really need to have a heart-to-heart talk on, and that's what, And if she's feeling judged, if she feels like you're judging her, you need to address that too, because sometimes that drives away relationships. Okay. Wow. What do we have here now? I got to scroll up. Hi, Jesse Stewart. You guys, just a plug. I only got a few spots open for past life readings at the Fire Yoga Center in Prairie du Sac on October 28th. I only got a few spots open. If you want in, you better post in all capital letters on my wall, I want in. It's $25 from noon, or 10 a.m. to noon on the 28th. Past life, and everybody gets a reading. Past life and from your spirit guides. So today we're talking about relationships. So now I'm going to say, Vicki Lynn, what do you mean? Any information from me? We're talking about relationships, Vicki. So are you talking about a relationship with a spouse, a child? So Vicki Lynn, you have to re-clarify exactly what your question is. Hi, Donna Jean Eckleberry. You are so rocking on. You guys, just keep in touch with Donna Eckleberry, because she's going to be doing some exciting things out there in the world of healing and readings, and you guys have to stay up on her. So she is a rockin' awesome woman, and she's a very talented reader and healer, and she's going to be taken off. So you guys, we're going to promote her. We are going to promote Donna Eckleberry on my tarot wall. So everybody gives her a thumbs up. Thumbs up, because whenever we have people pursuing spiritual healing or spiritual work, we want to thumbs up them, because we need more people like that in the world. You guys are all so awesome too. All right. So where was I? Vicki Lynn, you're rephrasing your question. And, oh, Jesse Stewart, how can I, look at all your thumbs up. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You are so fun to hang out with. I just enjoy hanging out with you. We could hang out all the time. I wish you were all my neighbors, because we'd bring lawn chairs and we just hang out. That would be so great. Amanda, let's see. All right. Jesse Stewart, how can she connect better with her stepsons? That is a great question. We're going to go to another John Holland deck, all right? And he has got one word on here. One word's on, and this is, I think it's a tarot deck. I don't know. I like John Holland's work. John Holland is a single hot guy for all you single women out there. He's single, he's foreign, he's psychic, and he just makes these awesome tarot decks. All right, now back to Jesse Stewart's stepson. I keep getting off my track, so you got to forgive me. Now look at, there's sadness, or there's a shame. They're ashamed of their behavior. They're ashamed of their behavior, and they're sad. They're sad. They don't. At one point, they didn't have a good role model, and they're going through material changes, like something's changing on them, and there's the hand. So those boys are changing. So what can Jesse Stewart do to get a better relationship with these boys? What can she do? And that's what I love about the tarot. You can just provide a model, hun. You don't have to fix anything. This is a major card. They're going through some major things and they want to be left alone, I guess. That's what the Hermit would be. You shine a light. The Hermit means you lead by example. So you let them have their space, but you send messages that you're open to communication, but you guide. They're watching you more than you think. They're watching you more than you think. And even if they seem to judge and not care about you, you're shining a light for them and they're paying attention. Don't give up on that. Let things ride right now. It might be wanky, but it's going to get better. So for what the Hermit card means is just shine the light on yourself. Lead by example. Be loving, be kind, be accepting, be non-judgmental. Those are the words that the Hermit would love. All right, Luann Kinchy. Luann. You guys, we got to take a field trip to Luann Kinchy's house because she's got these amazing gardens. We just have to go. We have to meet at her house. We could do drumming. We could do readings by her garden. Of course, I'm making plans, Luann, and you're probably thinking, no, not all these people at my house. But yeah, she's got this great place. I think we should plan an event there. And like next summer, a meditation or drumming or reading night at Luann's place. Let's just plan on that, Luann. All right. Now, back to our relationships. Karen. Wait a second. Let me scroll back up here. Okay, Karen, so we'll come back to you because we did your brother. We're going to come back to you. I'm going to get a couple other people in here first. Sue Fontana Shot. Sue Fontana Shot. I hope I didn't mutilate your name. You've been divorced many years, recently found out that someone you dated many years ago that you cared deeply for just became single. Should you pursue him? Ooh, ooh. I love questions like that. Should Sue pursue this old relationship, this old flame, reconnect with it? Should she do it? Is her highest and best interest? We'll ask the Robin Wood first, because that's my trusty Rusty. Yeah, it looks like it could work this time. That's the Three of Pentacles. And then we're going to ask John Hollins, Tarot of the Heart, what would be the result of that relationship if she pursued it? Because you're going to want to know what that is. Now, he's got some releasing to do, right? So he's single, but he's got some healing to do. You gotta know that he's wounded right now. He's got some healing to do. And we're going to ask another deck. Let's go with Legacy Tarot. What does she have to know about her side of this relationship with this reconnecting with this person? All right, Legacy Tarot. Now you're wounded too. Look at this. You're afraid of rejection. You're afraid. Look at her face. Let me see if I can get this to focus. I can't do her face. Fear. You've got some fear of rejection. So you're going to have to work on that. Work on that fear of rejection. Put yourself out there and definitely pursue it. And we're all going to be rooting for you and wanting you to have that successful, loving relationship. All right. Thank you for the question. That was really great. Natasha Zweifel. Will I ever let another man into my life and have a relationship with? Is Natasha, we're going to go to Morgan Greer. Is Natasha ever going to have another man in her life? Is Natasha ever going to allow another man into her life? That's her question. This is the angry guy. She had an angry, manipulating, crappy man. That's her energy right now. Is men can't be trusted and they're crappy, and so her energy, your energy right there is that you don't trust them and you're not thinking you want to allow them in. Is that in her highest and best interest to keep that belief that that men are just piles of crap? No, and there you are with somebody else. See? And somebody who's got money. Look at the money. Oh my God, there's coins everywhere. Yeah, you will have another relationship, but they just want you to be aware that you have to get rid of that belief. You have to release the belief that men can't be trusted, and because not all men are like that. And if you did something, if you made a mistake in your life, you always forgive yourself. Like, why did I choose somebody like that? Who cares why? Why is a toxic question? Nobody cares why you did that. And you shouldn't care. Move on from that. If you've made any mistake in relationships, move on. Move on. It was fine. Dust off yourself. Go on. It's fine. You're fine. They're not all like that. All right. Easier said than done, right? Oh, we've got some people on here now. Brooke Becker Harkner, my current relationship is totally not your norm. Something tells me to stick it out because I'm learning from it. But I'm wondering if this is the one that's meant to be. Okay, so Brooke is in a wild, funky, not in her normal relationship. Is this good for her? Is this a good relationship for her? We're going to go with Eileen Connolly. What does Eileen Connolly think about Brooke's relationship that's not her norm? Look at that. Yeah, I would stick that out. He is kind of different, but he's, certainly stable and nice. And the cards, that is a great card. What will be the end result for Brooke if she sticks it out with him? Oh, look at that. Brooke, the Knight of Cups means you always think in the back of your mind, there's somebody better. It's like the grass is greener on the other side. But that can be a sabotager. That belief can sabotage you if you always think that if you're not happy with what you have and you think there's always something better. I would stick this out. If it gets to the point where you can't tolerate it, we can look at it again. But for now, stick it out. Good question. Great question. Jane wants to know if there's a job change in her future. Jane, we're talking about relationships, but we'll forgive you. But I don't have my job change deck here, so we'll have to use Robin Wood. Is there a job change in Jane's future? So in other words, is Jane going to have a relationship with a different job? There, we just fixed it. Let's see, Jane. The cards are sticking. Oh, you got to be careful. The Moon card, that's deception. Things aren't as they seem. The new job may not be what you think it is. Oh, there's lots of woundedness. Oh, Jane, timing's not right. Those are both cards. The timing's not right. Not quite yet. I'm going to give you a time frame. Revisit this in 6 weeks, if you can do that. All right. Thank you for the question. Brenda Hort, the relationship between my long-distance boyfriend and I, will it ever get to materialize into something more? Oh, okay, so something more than, will it ever materialize into something more than just a long-distance relationship? Let's ask the John Holland Green cards. Wow, take the lead. This says take the lead. So that means that someone's going to have to make the leap or be willing to relocate or make a big change. One person has to do it. Can't be both. So let's ask the Robin Wood if one of them takes the lead, will this relationship end up being, what will it end up being like? That's what we're going to ask. So, you know what? Somebody's going to move. Somebody has to move, Brenda. Somebody has to be moving. But that's actually not a bad card. It's moving out of a painful situation into a better situation. So it might, if it gets to the point where it's really painful to be apart, then the pain will be so great that moving will be easy. And is this a good relationship for her? We're just going to ask that because, a lot of people forget that. Yeah, he looks like he's really stable, but he likes to be the boss. So, let him kind of like wear the pants in the family if that's okay, or make his ideas seem important. Build up his self-esteem. The Emperor card is somebody very successful. So I like that card, actually. I hope that helped you, Brenda Hort. If you need help packing, we're all here for you. We're all here. We all know how to pack. If you're moving. But you can make him move. Why does a woman always have to do it? Just say, you know what, dude, you're moving. I like that better. Take your power back. Diana Janicek, any insight into the relationship with my husband? Let's ask John Holland, because I'm just in love with this deck because it just came last night and I can't get enough of it. I have to touch it. You ever have to just feel your decks? Oh, you guys. Okay. We're feeling our decks. All right. Diana Janicek, insight into her husband. as we touch and feel our decks. Seek the truth, Diana. There's a deeper truth to that relationship. Now look at the two people facing out. They're not even looking at each other. Wow. Wow. You might want to replay this and look at that image. The two people are facing in opposite directions, and they want you to seek the truth of it. Wow. I don't know what else I could say about that. We'll pull one card just to see. I'm not going to really put a definition on it. I'm not going to tell you about this card, but I just want you to view it. It's a woman. And I'm not going to say any more about it. I think you need to go with seeking the truth about it. All right. I hope that helps you. We didn't want to leave you on a cliffhanger. Amy Burns, I can't watch. No Wi-Fi. What now, Amy? Is there a romantic relationship in Amy Burns' near future? Well, that's a question. I don't know how you're typing on here with no connections or data, but we'll go with it. Is Amy Burns going to find a relationship? There's a waiting period. You're in a waiting zone. It's like you're hiding from men. Like you're hiding from men or a relationship. Men or women, who cares? You're hiding from women, maybe. Queen of Swords. So when she quits hiding, will she have a relationship? Yeah, there it is. See? You're going to have one, but you got to get out. You can't be hiding. You got to get out. And you got to and pay attention to that Queen of Swords, okay? I'm not going to say any more about it, but pay attention to the Queen of Swords. All right. That's a good question, Amy, and I'm glad that you asked it. Jamie Stewart, am I ever going to find love again? Is Jane, what deck do we want to ask? Ooh, we haven't played with my new Airy Fairy Fae deck. Is Jamie Stewart ever going to find love again? That's a great question. Wow, look at this. He's hopeful, and he's got pointy ears. Do you have pointy ears, Jamie? He's got pointy ears, and he's got a lot of hope, right? The butterfly's transformation. He's got a lot of hope, but he's alone in the card. So we got to ask, what does he have to do to bring a relationship into his life? I mean, he's got so much hope there. Wow. She's the Seven of Wands, but it's like you don't want a woman with a lot of drama, a lot of sticks coming out of her head. You don't want the drama, or relationships seem like they're painful or they are a lot of work. So we're going to go to the John Holland deck and say, what do you need to do so that you can bring in love into your life again? Because it's not will you have it, it's when. It's not will, it's when. Look at there, we get the manifest card. You can manifest your own love. You can manifest it. See him with that power? So yeah, you can do it. And when you take action, I predict in 30 days, you could have somebody significant in your life. Take action, 30 days. And then you come back and tell us how wonderful it is, because we want to all just Google it. Or googly eyes. Let me googly eyes. Okay. You have the same as Brooke what? Brooke who? Mary Alice, what are you talking about? Retype the question. I don't know what Brooke did. Mary Alice, type out the question again, because I don't know what Brooke thing you're talking about. Barb Lins, what's blocking me from having a loving partnership? Let's go to the John Holland Green cards again. Psychic of the Heart. What is blocking Barb Lins from having a relationship? What a great question. And, you know, even if this isn't your particular question, all of the answers to these apply to all of us, because we all are learning from relationships. Regardless of what kind we're in, we're learning from other people's readings. Here we go. Look at this. Observe. Observe. So, Barb Lins, what's blocking you is nothing, really. You've got to focus on it. You've got to focus on it and trust. Wow, there's like mirrors. They want you to know that relationships are like mirrors of yourself. And so if you have fears around yourself, it could, or you don't like how you look, or you don't like something about yourself, it goes out there as a reflection and it can create a block. So if there's something you're not liking, like, oh, I'll go out there and get a relationship when I lose 20 pounds. No, you won't. No, you won't. Do it now. Don't wait till I lose 20 pounds, I dye my hair, I'm friendlier, my teeth are whiter. No, stop that. Do it now. So what does Barb Linz need to know about moving on and getting a relationship? We're going to ask Morgan Greer. Whoa, she's on her way. She's on her way. That's the Six of Swords card. That means you're on your way within 6 months. 6 months. Take action and you'll be in a relationship in 6 months. Within 6 months. You could make it sooner. You have nothing doing. You're not doing anything later tonight. How about go to Man Mart or whatever Mart, Woman Mart, Partner Mart, and get yourself a partner. Let's do it. All right. No more blocking yourself. Nikki Krause. Is there room in my heart and soul for a relationship with another child? I currently have one child. My husband and I are debating on having another child, but it's hard for me to be able to... how can I see the rest of this question? Hard for me to be able to provide another child with my first... What now? Oh, so you think if you have another baby, the relationship with your other child will be lessened. Okay, so let's ask, that's a great question, Nikki. Is there room in Nikki's heart for another child? We're going to ask Morgan Greer first, okay? Morgan Greer, we're going to ask, is there room in Nikki Krause's heart for another child? Let's ask. Woo, look at that, 2 children. Oh, 2 little children, and they're so cute. They're so cute, a little boy and a little girl. Oh, they're so cute. The answer is a resounding yes, 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 yes. Will your love be lessened? No, 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 no. Let's all sing, no, Nikki have a baby. Hey, we could make that into a song. Nikki's going to have a baby, and we're all going to get to see it. We know what you're going to be doing later tonight. All right, baby factory making machine, Nikki. Congratulations on the birth of your baby in 9 months. Brenda Hort. Oh, you're in Texas and he's in Oklahoma. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Brenda Hort, you can do it. Brooke Becker. Oh, okay, Mary Alice. My current relationship is not my normal. Thank you for repeating it, because that helped me. Otherwise, I got to scroll up and look for names. I am learning. Would it be in my best interest to hang in there? Okay, so you're learning to be with weird people. You're weird people. So Mary Alice, is it worth it for Mary Alice to hang on to this not normal or not her normal relationship? Is it in her highest and best interest to hang on to that? I'm going to ask Robin Wood first. Is it in Mary Alice's best interest to hang on to that relationship that's not normal? All right, so here we go. Oh, she wants to run away. Look at that. Ah, help, get me out of here. I'm going to run away as fast as I can. All right, well, so we know that's her energy, but let's ask the John Holland deck and see if that's really in her highest and best interest to run away from that. God, I love these cards. I love these cards. Believe and succeed. Believe and you will succeed. So that Page of Swords running away, you got to believe. And then you will succeed, Mary Alice. And I'm going to believe with you, and we're all going to believe that you're going to succeed with the not so normal guy. Who wants normal? Who wants normal? That is boring. You don't want normal. The crazy and wild and weird and wanky? Wow, you never know what's going to happen. What an exciting relationship to be in for somebody that's a little wanky here and there. I'd like it. Oh, poor Jerry, right? Poor Jerry. That's my husband, and he puts up with a lot, let me tell you. I'm totally a wanky person. Let me see. Mariah Cole. I'm trying to decide on if I'm going to have another baby. Wow, you got a lot of babies out here tonight. Is this in the cards? Is it in her highest and best interest for Mariah Cole at this time to have a baby? Or another baby. One more baby. Another baby. A lot of baby talks tonight. Babies are so dang cute. You know what? You're feeling like this is a difficult time in your life right now. And this is a card about timing. I'm going to say to you, wait just a little bit. Wait just a little bit. Timing's not quite right. Timing's not right. I think you can do this, but the timing's not quite right. All right, but you do what you want. Don't let me or the cards run your life. We're just telling you like it is, and you do what you want. Okay, now that we got that all cleared up. Dorothy McNair. What is blocking me from developing any type of relationships? Not just romantic, but any kind. Oh, Dorothy. Dorothy feels blocked on all levels of relationships. What deck? You know what? I feel like we have to address this with Anna Kay. We haven't played with Anna Kay. Anna Kay is A-N-A-K. For anybody listening to this afterwards, and they always say, what deck are you using? Because that's a question I always ask those people on YouTube. What deck is that? So I'm just going to spit the decks out there because anybody watching it, if they love the deck, you can buy it. Anna Kay, what is blocking Dorothy from having nurturing relationships? What's blocking her? What's stopping her? Look at this. She's got a lot of fear. She's got a lot of fear. The Eight of Swords is total fear. She's burned a lot of bridges. It feels like that, you know, you burned some bridges in the past, which is fine. I mean, you might have had some strong opinions and driven some people out of your life with a fiery type of energy. But that's a card about fear, not having fear that you're not accepted. And so let's ask Anna Kay. Anna Kay is so good about working out things like this. It's such a good deck for that. You know what? You need to be more happy. Talk about more positive things. Because what happens is if you get together and you focus on all the problems and all the and I'm not saying you do this. I'm just giving this as a random talk. But if you're always focused on the negative or bad things that happen in someone's life, or you're always into talking about problems, it will drive people away. This is about being positive and happy and more carefree, less attached to your opinions, all right? That woman that little girl on the high wire doesn't care about how other people believe. She's there to really be interested in people, be interested in their story, be more interested in them and listening to them than you are in telling your own story about your own life, and speak very little of your problems or negativity, and you're on your way. You are on your way. And join some clubs or classes where people are doing things that you enjoy doing. And that will be a good start. That will be a good start. Linda Morris. I feel like my middle son is distant with me, and I'm not sure why. What? Oh, this is a good John Holland. This is a good John Holland deck question. Why is middle son of Linda Morris being distant? Why is he being more distant? Good question. What do we have here? We have detached. Boy, doesn't that say a lot. He's detaching. You know, sometimes we have to go through detachment in periods of our life because it could be that he's going down a path where it is more solitary, and it's fine. And I wouldn't take that personally. It just looks like he's needing some detachment for whatever reason. So let's ask the Morgan Greer, how can we help Linda during this time where the son needs that space? How can we help her to feel more nurtured and not feel guilt about that? Because it's not your fault. Detachment means he's detaching. Look at this. He still loves you. I mean, not like this card. You know, it's kind of like the hot sex with the Jamaican guy. It's not like that. So he still loves you. There's still love there. and there'll always be love there, but for whatever reason he needs to have a separateness right now. I wouldn't be concerned about that. The Lover's card means there's a great love there. He's just distancing himself. So that was a great question, a very good question. And I'm going to scroll up here because I'm not sure if I missed anybody, but I want to grab on to somebody that asked a second question. Karen Gabriel Webster, if you're still on, you had a romantic relationship after 13 years of being widowed, and we're very sorry that you were widowed. And you thought it was forever. He took your love and your body and your money. Is he sorry? Wait a minute. I gotta get your questions. You had a romantic relationship 13 years after you were widowed, and he took your love and he took your body and your money. So first of all, she's asking if he's sorry. I don't know what you mean by will he ever get his what? Is he sorry? So let's ask if he's sorry. We all need to go get your body back because that's ridiculous if somebody takes your body. But I wish they'd take my fat body and bring me a nice physically fit body. If he wants to do that, I'd be really cool with that. But going back to your question, is he sorry? Well, we'll ask that first. Is he sorry? That's not a card about being sorry. Did he have addictions? I mean, was he alcoholic or had some kind of addiction? Nope, I'm going to say not sorry. I'm going to say that he's not sorry. Will he ever get his? I have gone no contact. Let's just see if you did the right thing by not contacting him. Did she do the right thing by not contacting him? You're still in bondage with him, so he's still got your body and your mind and all that. You're still very much trapped in that relationship. So let's ask the John Holland cards, how does she get out of this? How does she get out of here? How does she free herself? And all of us need to know this because this is for everyone. We all get trapped. Heal. You've got to heal from him. See? Now, look at these chains. In your mind, I would just frickin' whip him with those chains. Not really, but it felt good to say that, didn't it? Whipping him with the chains. But really, that's releasing the chains. What that card means is not having bondage to him anymore. Cutting the ties and walking away in a healthy way. That's what you have to do. And we all hope that you do it, and we know that you can do it, so that you can be ready for a healthy relationship in the future. All right. So Karen, thank you for being brave and sharing that story about your pain with him. Oh, Doug, what deck am I using? All right, we're using, this is an oracle deck that's called Psychic Tarot of the Heart with John Holland, man. You got to get it. You guys got to get it. And look at this dude. He is one good-looking guy. It's so accurate. It's so spot on, and I just got it yesterday. It's brand new. And then the other deck that I got is my Fae deck, right? Oh, look at that fiery woman. Woo-hoo! Woo! Ha! Get in a fight with her. Not. That deck is the Hidden Realm. This is a Fae deck. Fae means fairy. Fairy. Hidden Realm. It's a fairy deck. But if you want to be cool, you say the Fae deck. The Fae deck. And then we've got another John Holland deck, which is his Psychic Tarot. And then I've got Robin Wood, Legacy, Connolly, Anna Kay. Now, I haven't played with this new deck. Remember, in the beginning, I had it in a box. This is the Druid Tarot. I know nothing about this deck. I don't know anything about Druids. Like, I'm totally Druid ignorant, right? So let's pull a card to say, what do the Druids want everybody to know? And these are big cards. Big cards. What does the Druid Tarot want everybody to know about relationships? Look at this. Wow, everybody needs to ride in a boat together. We need to ride in a boat together, Six of Swords, and and be guided. This is being guided. The Six of Swords is being guided by the unseen world. That usually means that you can ask your guides to help you. The unseen world, the Six of Swords talks about the unseen world. You can ask the unseen world to help you with your relationships, and they will, but they don't help if you don't ask. So have them give you insights. And what time is it? 8:30 already? What the heck? So, Doug, I hope that answered your question on the decks that I'm using. Linda Martin, will I ever find love? Wow. Isn't that the loaded question? Who do we want to ask that to? Let's go to steampunk. We haven't used steampunk yet. Is Linda R. Martin ever going to find love again? This is the steampunk deck. And look at that. They're getting ready for a wedding. Look at that, Four of Wands. They're getting ready. The Four of Wands is the marriage card. Yes, you will not only fall in love again, you will be married again. Even if you don't want to be married again, that is a marriage card. Or a commitment, some kind of commitment ceremony. It will be an outdoor wedding with bridesmaids. I don't care if you've been married 5 times. There's a couple of bridesmaids there. So yes, you will find love. And that's the good news. That's the good news. Never give up hope and take action toward it. Take action and have passion and think about it in a positive way. Because if you go out there and you're thinking about love and you'll be like, oh, I got to find love. And they're probably going to be a dumbass and they're going to have some habit that I don't like. They'll probably fart in the movie theater. I don't know what they'll do. You can feel your low energy. You got to get your energy up. You got to bring your energy up so that you're excited about meeting someone. And then you will have a higher vibration and you'll meet somebody with a higher vibration. All right. Yeah, I don't try to always be funny like this sometimes, but one of my big sayings in life is if it's not fun, I'm not doing it. Fun is always fun and freedom. Fun and freedom are like keywords for me. So regarding your in-laws, Doug. Hi, Connie Carbone. Woo, Connie. We're talking about relationships, Connie, just so you know. Doug, any message regarding your in-laws? Hey, Doug, what deck do you want to use? How about the John Holland green one? The Psychic of the Heart. Doug. What message does Doug need to know about his in-laws? Don't we all love our in-laws? I don't know. That's a loaded question, isn't it? Don't answer that. Doug, I get the heart chakra. This is the heart chakra. Wow. Those people are either needing love. They're either needing love or they need to be sent love. And we're gonna ask the Hidden Realm Fae deck. Look at this, like eyes staring at you. You're shuffling this deck and you feel like something's watching you. If Deb will come co-host the show, something will be watching us. You can be sure of that. All right, Doug, what does this deck have to say about your in-laws? Wow. Now, on some levels, this is the High Priestess. They're very secretive. They can be very secretive because the High Priestess is secretive. They don't show their emotions always, and they don't keep a lot of secrets. They keep hidden or whatever. But even if they have poor behavior, the poor behavior is based on lack of love, because the heart chakra means we have to send them love. So send them love, even if they're wanky and mean and vicious. Send them love. Sue Duda. Yeah, I'm glad you popped on tonight too, Sue. What's sure mean, Doug? Sure. If it's really hard to send your in-laws love, then at the very least, release them. Just release them from your energy so you don't have to think about them anymore. But the heart chakra could be that they're very loving people. I don't know. I mean, I don't know them. Well, we can find out if we want to nose into Doug's life. Are Doug's in-laws nice people? Because now this is like a soap opera night now. Soap opera night, we're going to just fly over Doug's in-laws and see if these are nice people, right? Are they nice people? Oh my. We got the Lovers card. Okay, there's a duality to these people. They can be nice one minute and not nice the next minute. There's like bipolarness. Let's just call it that. All right. Oh, you buried him last Friday. Dog, you don't ask loaded questions like that. You buried them, so then that's why they need love. That's why I get the Lovers card. All right, are they doing okay? So we're going to, wow, both of them? You buried both of them? They both died together? What does Doug need to know about his in-laws being passed away? That would be the steampunk deck. We're all sorry for your loss, Doug. Don't come on here with big, heavy stuff like that, because that's heavy. How are Doug's in-laws doing on the other side? That's why the heart thing came up. Wow, look at this. We don't know yet. It's too soon. We don't know yet. He's standing there and there's a door and the door's not open. The door is covered in pentacles. We don't know how they're doing yet. It's too soon. But we will send them love because the first card that came was the heart chakra and that was love. So yeah, we send them tons of love. And the Lovers card coming up, that actually has a love in it too. So that was reinforcing the love card. But it also reinforces that there is a duality with those people, that during their life they had a duality there because there was a when they had the white woman with the dark-skinned man, it represents a duality. But we are all sending your in-laws love and light because they passed over together. That's very tragic. I hope that our prayers and everything go out to the family, Doug. In your time, this is such a time of grief for you. Oh, she was nice and not so nice. Oh man, isn't that weird? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think they did choose to go out together. I believe that was probably divinely inspired. Katrina. Oh, Karen, he's a sociopath. Get rid of him. God, yeah. Learn from that and don't be messing with sociopaths. Katrina Honer, how do I maintain a healthy relationship with my kid's father? Oh, yeah, isn't that the big question of the night? Let's ask Eileen Connolly because she's such a rebel. Eileen Connolly, what does Katrina Honer need to do to maintain a decent relationship with her father of her children? Let's just call it that. You know what? This is going to take cooperation on both sides and non-judgmental. But it looks like you can do this. So even if he's being nasty, you don't meet nasty with nasty. Just you take the high road and cooperate. But the Four of Wands means there's great hope for that to be a very good working relationship. The Four of Wands means means it's in the future and it's going to take, some effort on your part, but the effort will be worth it. It'll be worth it. And so that is definitely a card that indicates you can do that. It's just going to take some effort, but it can be done. So that's the good news. And you want to do that. You'll want to do that because it's worth it to have at least a working, not a fighting relationship. That's hard for the children. So it's good that you're doing that. Amy Cartes. We'll do one more. Amy Cartes, the guy I was talking about the guy I was talking to the past few months got really distant all of a sudden. What the heck is wrong with him? Does he not know what he has? You're so glorious. What the heck? Amy Cartes, not sure if I should hold on or let go. Well, let's find out. What is in Amy's highest and best interest to do regarding this guy that she was talking to, and then he suddenly disappeared? Should she hang on and wait? We're going to ask the John Holland cards. Challenging times. Oh, he's going through challenging times. We'll ask another deck. Is it in her highest and best interest to wait for this person? Or hang on and hope he contacts again? Oh, not looking like I would wait. The Judgment card means you're being judged. No. I'd say it's pretty safe to move on. I think it's pretty safe to move on, and there'll be somebody better for you. So tonight, you guys, tonight was about relationships, and relationships are with your bosses and with your immediate family and with friends. And you can have relationships and connections even with the waitress or waiter at a restaurant. Whatever your interactions, whenever you have interactions with people, think about, are they positive? Are they negative? And if they're negative, what triggers that negativity? The more you can master relationships in your life, all relationships, even with strangers, going down the road rage. Do you have road rage? Think about how you present yourself in all the relationships in your life. And is there a way that you can improve this? And can you add more love or more compassion to the relationships? Or if you're with a sociopath, get the hell out. Don't be with controlling, mean, bully people. Don't do that to yourself. Get out of those relationships. Don't wait. Don't let fear get in your way. Leave. If it's toxic, leave. So that's another, aspect. Care enough about yourself that you're with people who are uplifting and supporting to you. That's what's important in life. So I want to thank all of you guys for jumping on here with me tonight on the live show. This has been a lot of fun for me to do these readings and engage with you and play with my new decks that I got. I think I have a couple more decks coming, but I can't really remember what they are. So when they come, it'll be like Christmas. It'll be a big surprise. So you guys, I'm booking readings out a couple weeks, for anybody wanting to book readings. And I'm going to close down numerology reports for a little while because I just got swamped with them. So I'll probably open maybe up a few in a week or something. Just watch my wall to see when those come up again. What else do I have to say to you? I guess there's Saturday is that Crystal Skull event. And even if you don't have a crystal skull, you can come out here and you can sit through that ceremony because it will be phenomenal. She's going to do a slideshow presentation, and then she's going to talk, and then she's going to actually activate crystal skulls. You guys, you gotta be here to witness that. So if you want to come, it's at my house. If you don't know how to get here, you can private message me, and I'll tell you how to get here. It's $20, which is really inexpensive for a ceremony like that. Let's see, what else do I want to say to you? Nothing. I have nothing else to say to you except to have a good night. I love all you guys. I'll see you at next Friday for the next Friday live event. I don't know what the topic is, but if you have a topic that's burning on your mind, be sure to post it on my wall, and we'll see if we can cover that. So may you have love and light in all your relationships, and may you have happiness and joy now and forever, you guys. Thank you for joining me.